are going to look at what the graph of a set of equations that has no solution looks like. So we are going to graph our two equations. Here we've got x plus 3 and x plus 1. And we're going to see what they look like once we have put them on our graph. So why don't we start with x plus 3. Now you only need 2 points in order to graph a line, and these are linear equations. So a great place to always start is our y-intercept when x equals 0. And all you need to do is substitute it into our equation. So when x is 0, we get 0 plus 3, which equals 3. So our first point is 0, 3. And we're going to go ahead and graph that onto our coordinate plane here. We're going to grab this and we're going to do 0, 3. Now let's graph when x is 2. And once again, we just substitute that in. We get 2 plus 3 is 5. So our second point is 2, 5. Oh, maybe not. Gotta grab it. 2, 5. And then all we need to do now is to connect these 2 points to draw our line. I'll try to draw it straight as possible. And then I'm going to grab our equation, x plus 3. Okay, so that's the graph of our equation, x plus 3. Now, why don't we go ahead and we'll look at our second equation, x plus 1. So we're going to do just like we did before. We are going to graph 2 points, and like I said before, we always start with that y-intercept. So when x equals 0, we get 0 plus 1 is 1. Our y is going to be 1. So that's going to be our first point. Got it. 0, 1. Now, why don't we look when x is 2. We get 2 plus 1 is 3. So when x is 2, our y will be 3. And we'll go ahead and graph that point. So 2, 3. Now we can draw this line. And what you're going to see is that we are going to end up with, and I'm going to go ahead and do like we did before, put our equation here so we can keep these straight. We're going to end up with 2 lines that are never going to intersect. They're never going to cross. They're never going to touch. They don't lie on top of each other. They will go on and on and on and will never intersect with each other. And this is what the graph of a set of equations that has no solution looks like.